It's back to school time over here at the time that I'm recording this, middle of August, 2022. And I'd love to hear from you and how it's going over there and what you're working on. Because over here, things are really, you know, changing shape, especially since we spent half the summer in Hawaii while my husband was working over there. We were going to bed so late. Even on Hawaii time, we were off. And so we were so far out of Texas time. Took us a while to adjust. And now here we go to like, okay, we're waking up by 7 a.m. and we're getting out and we're on the road. So we've got 2 out of 3 already settled in. And then tomorrow, at the time I'm recording this, is actually Noe's first day of her program that she's going to go to 2 days a week, which is wild because like I haven't been alone for 2 days a week. And I don't even know because then Jeremy's been home. I mean, honestly, for the last 5 years, and then COVID, and then baby and schooling from home and blah, blah, blah. So it's a new frontier over here, and I'm getting nosy, like I said, and I just want to know how it's going over there. And yeah, like last week, our prep, it was just hold on to your hats and do everything that you can do to like make it through, because it was such a time adjustment for everybody and all the different things. But I love it. I love the butterflies and I love the school supplies, and I love daydreaming about what our new routines and systems will be and what are our new practices and habits that we're trying to build, and if this, then that, because they're always negotiating for game time, you know. So, and then Noe had to meet the teacher last week, and they had 2 days available to go meet the teachers, and we actually went both days because what else were we going to do? And so because the boys were at school, and it was so cute. I wasn't planning on just staying the whole time, but it was great. We had great conversation with her teachers. They're lovely and smart, and obviously they love what they do, and you would have to want to, support and love on these toddlers all day, multiple toddlers. But I also loved it because I got to meet her friends and see these little faces, because she's such a talky, like chatty Cathy Noe is. And I mean, I'm sure that's not a surprise, but seriously, I've met my match in terms of word nerdery and cannot wait to see how she develops to use her many gifts and talents with music and language. But nonetheless, we're like, well, she's going to want to tell us about her day when she gets home. And as verbal as she is, it's going to be, we're decoding a lot to kind of make sense and piece together what she's trying to tell us. So it was just so sweet to sit there as the friends were coming and going, so that I could put like, okay, here we have Lennon, and here we have Ainsley, and here we have. And so, yeah, I was doing my recon. And also anything that I can do to limit the chance that she's going to freak out and cry whenever we're at drop off tomorrow would be great. But also I've done this enough times to know that all bets are off. It's different when you're actually walking away, even though we did a trial where I like went behind the door and she didn't even care. So she may surprise me. I'm prepared for whatever, but either way, it's back to school time, and I'm going to have some time to myself, and it's really exciting. I've got plans. I'm actually going to host a group experience here in this fall semester. I will be telling you more about it in the days and weeks to come. Trimester of Awesome style. We're going to go for a few months, and we're going to bubble wrap some time to have meaningful conversations and build meaningful momentum on stuff that actually matters to you. And whether that's something that you're looking for or not, if you're listening to this message, I would love to hear from you. Like I said, I'm just being nosy also in terms of how's it going over there? Like, how's your summer if you're Northern Hemisphere? What are you working on? What are you annoyed by? What would you love? How would you love to feel going into the holiday season and the end of this year? Because if there's a potential match for you and me, I would absolutely freaking love to support you in bridging the gap between where you are and where you'd love to be a few months from now. So like I said, I'll be telling you more about that. But in the meantime, this is an invitation to you to click that comment box, the little link here in the description, or reply to whatever was the last email or the first email that you find from me in your inbox, and tell me things. There's no such thing as TMI. So just tell me things. Let me know, like I said, what you're working on, what you would love to create, what are the challenges getting in your way. My On Her Terms kind of conversation and the Naptime Empires conversation really centers around navigating all of the things, self, fam, biz. So prioritizing time for you and making sure that your needs are met and you've got what you need. Then also making sure that you're showing up for your family the way that you want to, and vice versa. And then likewise, making sure that your business and your creativity and your financial and social contributions have the attention that they need. So I would love to support you in holding and integrating those things in this season if that's something that you're looking for. So, like I said, I'll tell you more about that. In the meantime, I just wanted to tell you it's back to school. I am here. My inbox is open. My ears are ready for your updates, or my eyeballs are ready for your updates. And I'll be back soon. All right. Hope you're doing well over there. Bye. Okay, technically that was the end of the episode, but since you're still here, one, I'd love to thank you for spending part of your day with me, and two, I'd love to ask you if you would take 30 seconds, maybe 60, to leave a rating and review in your podcast app before you tap out today. If you've already done that, it's amazing. Please send me a screenshot so I can thank you personally, and know that sharing this episode with a friend has the same magical powers, and I deeply appreciate both. Also, in case you're listening to the end to see if I ever actually introduce myself, hi! My name is Nikki Elledge Brown. I'm the host and author of Naptime Empires and this here On Her Terms podcast. You can find me around the internet at Nikki Elledge Brown in most places, but what you may appreciate most is actually over at onherterms.com. It's what I call the insider library. It's where you can get inside scoop, first listen rights, email updates every time there's a new episode, and then special insider only bonus content. It's all over in our private feed. Okay, that's a wrap for real. I'll meet you in the next episode.